you had to be there at the right time.
Yeah.
So if you were there and you've had this sort of accelerated 10-year, happy days. Now the point is, is your capital working for you where you're at? And it's going to depend where you're going with your portfolio and stuff.
Correct.
But is it worth selling down there and realising that gain and parking that capital somewhere else?
Yeah.
That's what the smart investors are doing.
And this is a really interesting one. This probably focuses more, and we'll talk about some data continuing on that in a second, but this probably more talks about investors who have held for a relatively decent period of time. So if we go back to an investor, and I can pick dozens of them, but if I pick one in my mind, I know we bought an asset for in Glenorchy. It was about a $210,000 purchase. At the time, it was about an 8.5% yield, it was about $400 a week rent. That same property is now worth about circa $520, $550. And Arisma, I know those did a portfolio review a couple of weeks ago. Rent's now north of $500 a week. On purchase price, north of 10% yield. They have the option, right? Like right now, you say, is that market going to double again the next 10 years? My personal position, highly doubtful. Is it going to outperform other markets? Highly doubtful.